Hello and welcome to my review of The Goodies, the complete BBC collection. Today we're on to episode 5, The Greenies. In this episode, the boys want to go on holiday but have trouble finding anywhere that hasn't been ruined by pollution or the army testing weapons. They decide to go to a sleepy little Cornish village but find that even here the army is present and doing nasty things to the environment. To foil the army's plans to set up a missile test site in the village, the boys change the blueprints, and with the result that the army builds a children's playground instead of a missile testing site. Once again, as in the police episode, the Goodies are taking on some heavy issues here with pollution, nuclear testing, chemical weapons, even apartheid gets a mention here. And in the same way they did in the police episode, they take that heavy subject matter and once again manage to transform it with the suggestion of how things could be. And it's another sense we get of that kind of flower power ideal coming through. And they kind of elevate this episode again to that same beautiful warm feeling they reached in the police episode. And this is especially evident in those scenes with the children enjoying the playground and the Goodies enjoying the playground with them. After the unfortunate sort of sleaziness of the previous episode, this feels like very much a return to form for the Goodies. There are a few adult elements in it. There's a bit where the boys are distracted by finding some Playboy magazines, and there's a bit of an odd moment when some lady does a striptease on the side of the road to distract the soldiers. But it's kept very much in the right proportion. It's only kind of suggestions of this adult element, and I think that works so much better with the wholesome feeling that they're going for. I don't have really strong memories of this episode, although I do remember seeing it because I remember that naked, the striptease lady on the side of the road. But while it's not, one of their top episodes, I felt like it does still highlight where their strengths really are. And for me, their strengths are in that kind of wholesomeness which enable them to take something, like pollution and chemical weapons, and to transform it into something with a more positive message. One interesting thing that pops up in this episode, I was always puzzled by, in the Goodies logo that we see on the t-shirts, they're wearing sombreros. But they're actually wearing sombreros in this episode, and I don't remember really seeing them in the sombreros any other time. Hopefully we'll find out in future episodes if they wear them again. Another highlight of this episode was Graeme in his army uniform. I've got some feelings for Graeme, and if you have feelings for Graeme, I'm sure you'll appreciate that moment as much as I did. All in all, I would say The Greenies is an average episode. It's, not one of the top episodes, but still, things to enjoy and a nice return to form. Hopefully you will join me next time when we move on to one of my favourite episodes, which is Cecily. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.